You're listening to a Loot Dummies podcast, lootdummies.com. Welcome to Dungeons and Dragons and Dummies, a weekly podcast following a group of friends as they battle across a homebrewed world called Antiriath in Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition. Step into the mystical world of Antiriath and follow as our party adventures across the lands. Solid Grug, half-orc fighter-sorcerer from the wretched valleys of Mekzim, played by Taylor. A Learlock Bloodhair, Harengon cleric whose fate seems determined by luck itself, played by Joey. Pomerel the Gatekeeper, Summer Eladrin paladin from the Feywild city of Solaria, played by Seth. And Bodyknot Greenleaf, the halfling rogue with a penchant for taking things that don't belong to him, played by Josh. And last but not least, the creator of our beautiful world, the man of many voices, and our dungeon master, Sam. And welcome back, everyone, to Dungeons and Dragons and Dummies, the podcast.
Listen to this. This is an interesting factoid.
I love factoids.
The next episode of Book 2 will be episode 85 of Book 2. We only did 37 episodes in all of Book 1.
Oh, man. Well, we had a few detours. I don't claim responsibility for the discrepancy.
Oh, I mean, I don't mind. I just find it interesting.
Let me ask you this. How do you make a Kleenex dance?
Oh, I think this one's going to delight me.
Put
I
a
don't
little
know, like-
boogie in it.
That's right.
Put a little boogie in it. Oh,
That's an
ready.
oldie.
So, when last we departed, and I did the math afterwards, and found out that you guys had leveled up. So, message you guys. I believe everybody has completed their level up at this point. Except for our little tradition of rolling H pizzles.
HP.
No, H pizzles.
H
H-
penis.
HP.
H penis.
H
HP.
pizzles.
HP.
H-peen. H-peen is good.
We're gonna go the order I have it in my spreadsheet, which starts with body knock. And you took another rogue level.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Level
that
11.
is a D8. So grab you a D8, and I'm going to grab me a D8. And let's see. Oh, well, doesn't matter what you roll, because I got you max.
He rolled a 1.
Go.
The luck
Ugh.
continues. Okay, so I believe that your new total should end up with 86, including your mods and everything.
Gang, gang.
76 rolled should end up at 86. Okay. Nope, I did that wrong. 87 because we're level 11 now. Okay. And then the next one is Talik. And you got another sorcerer level.
Yep,
So
I
that's a
took another level of
D6.
sorcerer. So I'm sorcerer 6, fighter 5 now.
Okay. Let's roll this up. Yeah, I want to get some highlights from y'all in a second, but let's get through the HP first. So,
Ooh, 3.
I hope you rolled well. I rolled a 1.
Oh no.
So,
So
not
3. So
great.
what do you have for me for rolled HP?
your rolled HP should be 56. With all your bonuses, you go all the way up to 95. Your rolls are so bad.
So bad. Haven't even broke 100 yet.
Okay. A Learlock. You took another cleric, I assume.
Correct.
All right. So that's a D8. I'm rolling you. Ooh, I got a 2.
I got a 1.
No. So does that mean even with your Ion Stone, are you going to break 100?
I will still break 100.
You will get 100 exactly, right?
I'll get 101.
101.
nice.
Oh my gosh. Extra HP per level. Is that what it is?
Yeah,
Okay, it just happened to be 10 before.
the con modifier helped.
Oh, wow. Okay. All right. And Seth, for Pomerel, I assume you took another paladin.
Oh yeah, pure paladin. 11
All right.
levels straight into the paladin meister. Yeah,
All right.
baby.
I rolled you a 6 on the D10. What do you got?
Oh, let's see. Let's go. 10, baby.
10. All right.
Talik is the only multi-class character right now.
Yes.
Oh, wow, that's
wild.
crazy.
What a turnaround from having 2 multi-classes and
Majority.
a solid to 3 solids and 1 multi-class.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what is my roll?
You're rolled. I have 81, and you should even out at 103 total. Oh, well, interesting to note that you are doing better than the average. You're beating the average.
Yeah, highest possible is 132, average is 87, and I'm at 103.
Yeah, I mean, us the rolling rolling with advantage. We should be beating the average, but I don't know that Taylor is.
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
Average is 92. I'm at 95.
Oof, just
Nice.
barely.
Yep.
Hey, I have the highest HP now. That's crazy.
You do, even with the Iron Stone on a Laylock. You still have the highest.
Heck yeah.
That roll, that hurt you, Joey.
Yeah.
So yeah, anybody have any fun stuff they want to share?
Hi, my name's Learlock, and I got a 6th level spell.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. Do you want to share any of the ones that you added to your short list, or keep them all a
Well,
secret to
I'll
ruin my
I'll
life?
share. I'll do a little bit of share.
Okay.
I'm interested in these spells. I obviously can only have one of these equipped at a time currently. I say equipped, prepared is the proper term.
Yeah, we knew what you meant.
Create Undead
Ooh,
is
cool.
interesting. I'm also interested in the heal spell for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
It's just a flat 70 pump.
Flat 70. Plus, it does a bunch
Damn.
of the restoration stuff too, right? Like it removes.
Yeah, it also
diseases
it
and
ends
stuff.
some status effects.
Yeah.
Hero's Feast is on the list, which is really interesting. I like the flavor it provides. And then Planar Ally and Word of Recall.
Ooh, those sound like some good
Word of
utility ones.
recall.
Oh yes.
Wait, so is Word of Recall like a power word recall, or it just happens to have word in the name?
It just happens to have a word in the name.
Okay. We're not to power word yet, thank God.
Mm.
So yeah. Them's be the things.
Okay, all right. Those all sound fun. I don't want any more than that. I like hearing their names, and I don't know what half those spells do.
Mystery box.
That will be exciting when those get dropped on my unsuspecting GM head.
I've got something cool.
Okay.
At 6th level, I've got Elemental Affinity. So if I cast any spells that deal damage in the type associated with my Draconic ancestry, which is poison, I get to add some damage to it, and then I can get some resistances to poison, so some different things like that. So as my sorcerer abilities are growing, and I'll share some flavor stuff I thought of as we play, but
Oh yeah. Okay, cool.
Yeah, so yeah, my rolls got more buffed.
Yeah, continue to break the game with metagaming crap. So what's your latest buff roll? You sent it in the text earlier.
Whenever I make an ability check that lets me add my proficiency bonus, any D20 roll of 9 or lower counts as a 10.
Okay, did you say
Basically.
is it skill checks? It's not saves, right?
It says ability check.
Ability checks. Okay. So just skills and stuff. So not saves and not attacks.
So stealth.
In short, my stealth
Yeah.
checks are like literally unfailable now. I'm fairly
Yeah,
sure.
literally, I mean, half the time I'm shoot.
Yeah, because he has like a plus 11
plus
or 13
11.
or something. Yeah,
Yeah, he has a plus 11 to stealth.
So
and
his
sleight of
minimum
hand.
is 21 on stealth.
Yeah.
God.
And
That's
I can
actually kinda
reroll.
awesome,
And I can
though.
reroll ones.
And you can reroll ones on all the other shit. And yeah, you're over here
That's
like,
awesome.
fuck the dice. I do what I want.
Yeah. Well, like I don't know. I could still shit roll in a lot of ways, but yeah, for stuff like that, it's broken.
Yeah,
That's
and
awesome.
odd level, I think your sneak attack dice goes up again. So
Oh, does it? Okay.
yeah, a little more damage there. I think you should be at 6 now.
I think level 13 is something about a magic device. I wanted to get that.
Oh Jesus, like dragon device or something. Okay, I dig it.
What did Pomerel get?
Significantly more violent and grotesque.
Oh my
cool.
god, at level 11, I
That's
feel like that's
fun.
kind of an arbitrary level for that.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting.
Oh my, do you want to share or keep it a secret?
Cue the Frodo gif. Keep your secrets then.
Jeffrey got a spiked collar, by the way. It's not written in there, but I'm
Ooh,
writing it in.
absolutely. Is
Hell
it made
yeah.
out of the bones of your enemies?
Yes. All them skelly boys we just ran into.
Right?
On a properly affected attack, I'll be rolling 98 plus 2d6.
Oh my. Okay. So wait, so did you get a new spell level?
New spell level? No. New spells? Yes.
Oh, and you're just going to be doing more damage on every attack now? Is that your level 11 feature?
Every attack that I hit with will do an extra 1d8 radiant damage if I smite or not.
Yeah, just period.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So every one of my attacks is 2d8 with my
Yeah.
sword.
And if you got your Store on Fire plus 2d6.
Yeah.
Yep. You're going to Nova blast us.
Yep. And then some other stuff. Just some more vileness.
So I think it's
I'm
time
excited.
for a pop, 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 pop cap.
Hate that.
A pop cap, he says.
So in the previous session,
Like
the
a
party
gun,
started on the 10th of Frost at 7 p.m. rolling for initiative as a specter gets close up to Body and Body Knock shanks it. We were dealing with multiple specters with a creepy gray-eyed thing. As Body Knock tries to dip away from the specter, it does 22 damage to him and reduces his total life force by 22. The other two swoop in as Learlock attempts to inflict wounds but misses. The Gray Man comes forward and connects a line of darkness to a Learlock, causing 37 total damage. Pomerol and Sunbeam face step to the Gray Man, but as they do, the Gray Man looks at Sunbeam and he crumples to 0 HP. Pomerol then smashes it with multiple smites and singes the Gray Man to nothingness. The specters are still here, and Talik starts wailing away with Big Bone. Body Knock gets chased into his tent and loses another 20 total HP max. As the specters miss their attacks on Talik and Learlock, Learlock gets some hits and maneuvers away and throws out a glow orb, casting bright light everywhere. Pomerol gets a guiding bolt off as Talik finishes his specter with a just crashing blow with Big Bone. Talik then pursues another one of the specters as the specter leaves the tent that Body Knock was in and tries to get Body Knock as he slipped out, but misses due to the bright light from the glow orb.
I think it's a pervert.
One specter tries to escape and is able to get loose. Learlock gets some cheeky hits in as Pomerol cleaves the final specter. The party takes a long rest, waking up on the 11th of Frost at 8 a.m. It's 15 degrees Fahrenheit, no wind, no rain. Pomerol resummons Sunbeam, yet another new voice, as the party heads south, hoping to escape the rotwood. Learlock spots a beautiful flower in between a large thorny bush area. Learlock plucks the flower and is able to determine that it is a rare flower, and each petal can make a potion of greater healing. There's 5 petals in total. We complete that morning without further event as we continue through the 11th of Frost around noon. Learlock and Pomerol notice that the trees are thinning and the ground is less swampy, but they also notice a greater number of bones and skeletons scattered about. As the party nears the edge of the rotwood, fleshy wads and rattling bones turn to a dozen zombies and skellies. And that's where we ended.
Beautiful.
Absolutely. Just
Divine.
gorgeous. Gorgeous. I love it. Okay. Yeah, that is where we ended. Okay, so yeah, we're going to need initiative straight out the gate, ladies and germs.
Straight out the gizzard.
18.
12.
18.
11.
What is y'all's dex, the guys who both got 18?
2.
Plus 1.
12, 11. Okay. Not bad. Not bad at all. Well, 12 on Greenleaf. That's pretty low, huh?
Yeah.
So we will be starting right up here with a Learlock. You guys are surrounded. It looks like there's about a half dozen or so of skeletons and zombies that have sprung up right in your immediate vicinity.
Yep.
My description still stands. There's lots of movement around you, but from a gameplay perspective, this is what you're looking at right now.
We're on our horses too, right?
Yeah, y'all are on your horses. Y'all are fairly grouped up here, but they spring up like right around you. I mean, there's a few of them 10 feet away, some of them 15, 20 feet away, but kind of surrounding all over you.
Okay. I want to get center mass here. I just want to hop off revenge and come somewhere about here. And when I do that, I'm going to pull out the coin hanging from my neck and whisper a couple words into it and cast Turn Undead.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
So that's a 30-foot sphere.
Yeah, I mean, you can get just about everybody. Let's see. Yeah, we'll say you can get everybody. You didn't position yourself perfectly, but if you did, you could get everybody. Okay. Yeah, they all make saves?
Yes.
Okay, here's what I'm going to do.
Oh, yeah.
Get their save and roll it in Tailspire. Okay, what kind of save?
Wisdom, sorry.
All right, Skelly's first. They've got a -1, so here we go. One of them got a nat 20. All the other ones failed. So we'll say this one on the edge got the nat 20. Hold on, let me do the zombies first. And there's 2 16s, -2 to a 14. Everybody else is a big time fail. I think those are also fails too, right? What's your DC?
16.
Okay, so literally one of these skellies survived. Well, I assume survived, because what happens to him?
If they fail, then if they're CR2 or below, then they are dust.
Which they are all CR2 or below. So you just freaking annihilate all of these guys and
Clerics,
just
man.
burn them all to ash. I'm actually gonna kill them off of the thing. Wowza bowza. Okay. Yeah, so all the ones that had risen out and formed, just there's this golden wave washes over them all, and they just dissolve into dust.
Yeah, he's about to try to kill us for real now, guys.
Incredible.
Anything else, Joey?
No. I will maintain my position.
Okay. Pomerel, it is your turn. You see one zombie off to your right, about 20 feet away, that has somehow withstood this onslaught of holy light.
Almerel is just chuckling, just giggling with just laughter, just excitement. He's so giddy with how exciting that ridiculousness was. He's just like, all right, boys, let's finish up this FRB. And he just goes running over to the skeleton. And when he gets there, on his way, he is prepared in his mind a blinding smite.
Okay. In his mind.
Yeah, he didn't like yell anything out loud or anything.
Okay. I imagine his sword starts glowing with a bright, hot whiteness.
Yes, just shining away. He swings to hit. as he rolls up on the thing and gets a nat 20.
Oh,
Okay.
God.
So here's what's about to happen.
Oh, God. He's just a skeleton. He's just a skeleton.
So it's going to be 1, 2, 3,
Skeleton
4,
family, man.
5,
Little
8,
skeleton
16. 16. It's going to be 18d8 is what's going to hit the skeleton as Pomeroy's just laughing as he's running up to this thing.
My God.
Oh my God. So that'll be 90 radiant damage
Oh my god.
and slashing damage. So 90 damage. And is he still alive? Because if he's still alive, he's probably fucking blind.
He doesn't have ice to begin with, and now he doesn't have eye sockets or any bones whatsoever. The sword and shield that he was holding, they even disintegrate into ash, and the whole thing, you just backhand it, he goes flying backwards, and as he's flying backwards, just dust scatters out into the wind.
And Pomeroy's just like, all right, boys, make quick work of that FRB.
I'm going to look at Alirlock and ride over towards him and reach down with one arm and scoop him up under revenge. And then I'm going to whisper to him and go, are we supposed to know what that means?
I was about to ask, actually.
That's not a Mexim thing.
It's the final Rotwood battle.
Final Rotwood battle, FRB.
Okay.
Incredible. Y'all are still in initiative. You see the ground is still rumbling and crumbling, and more hands are poking out. They're not out yet. Body Knock, it is your turn.
So, there's nothing yet, though?
Everything just got nuked. So there's nothing out right now.
So, could, we just keep hauling ass?
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay, that's what I'm going to do, is I'm going to maintain my pace on Heffrey and march on.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm next. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to scoop up Alirlock and put him on revenge and use my full movement the way we were going.
Okay, Joey, do you resist?
Accept.
Okay.
Stop resisting!
Okay. Don't move yourself where you want to be.
What is my full dash with the horsies?
Yeah, I don't know.
120,
we'll
I think, for us.
Yeah. Seth, did you want to start moving with them since they're all moving?
Oh yeah, 120 feet.
Okay. As you're running, you see that behind you, sure enough, there are creatures forming up and rising up out of the mud. But around you and ahead of you and everywhere else, creatures also are just popping up.
Oh,
and
my.
one big giant guy pops up ahead of you.
Oh, shit.
Out of the soil, and he is massive. He's got these big bulbous blisters and boils on him. His face is all distorted and swollen. It's like just layers of fat and pus piled up on these stumpy legs with these big overgrown arms that hang down to his knees, and he's got these fetid claws on the tip of him. So it's back to the top. It is Alirlock's turn.
Well,
Round 2. Fight.
Exactly.
Do the little Oppenheimer shit again.
you know what? So this is what we're going to do. And we ain't out of this yet, by far. Let's see.
I can just imagine y'all running through the woods, just hitting tree limbs and stuff, and then just a zombie pops up next to you. Arm reaches out.
I would like to do the Oppenheimer shit once more, but
You can definitely do it. You're not going to hit as many, but
Since you're a rabbit, can we call it the Hoppenheimer?
Jesus Christ.
We
Yeah,
have to.
that only makes sense.
yeah. In fact, it's a requirement.
I'm just going to do it from the back of the horse this time and just get
Okay.
what I can.
You can't get the big guy. He's a little outside of your range.
I
You catch these 2 zombies and these 2 skellies.
really would probably assume that it would not work on that thing.
Oh, that's fair. He definitely seems to be significantly stronger.
And I'll do the same thing. I'll reach up for the coin and boom, the big golden aura.
Hit it, and I'm sitting here waiting on you to do something. I gotta roll. All right, Skelly Boys first, and Zombie Boys second. Ooh, one of those guys is gonna make it. He's only got a -1, but both Zombos are going to fail. Zombo, dead. Zombo, dead. Why don't you flip me a coin to see which of these Skellies is the one that made it, left or right? Left is heads, right is tails.
Left heads, right tails. It is going to be tails.
Okay, so the one on the right survives. That's the one that was farther away from you guys. All right, and you're sitting tight on the back of the horsey. Anything else you want to do?
Yeah, I'm just going to sit tight here.
All right. Pomerel, you are in the vanguard here, the way I placed you guys, and you have a real nasty dude about 18 feet away from you.
So Pomerel sprints towards this nasty dude, and when he gets there, Sunbeam will try to hack with Otherworldly Slam.
Oh, okay.
Rolling to hit. Dirty 20.
That's definitely a hit.
Okay,
A
and
big,
that
slow
will
boy.
be 8 radiant damage.
Okay.
Okay, and then Pomerel is going to look at this creature, and he's going to just scream out some what sound like curses and Eladrin,
Oh.
and cast Compelled Duel
Oh, fun. I like that.
as a bonus
Duel.
action. So
I
he
dig
needs to
that.
make a Wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Let's see here. What's his wisdom? Pretty low. Oh, and he rolled low. His total is a 4.
Okay. So on a failed save, the creature is drawn to you, compelled by your divine demand. For the duration, it has disadvantage on attack rolls against creatures other than you, and must make a wisdom saving throw each time it attempts to move to a space that is more than 30 feet away from you.
Okay.
Okay, so with all that being said, I am going to try to hit him.
Oh, he's compelled duel bonus action?
Yep.
That's nice.
Okay. 13 to hit.
13 hits.
Okay. So I'm going to use Divine Smite at level 2. So that's 6 slashing. And then Improved Divine Smite will be 8 radiant damage. And then at level 2, that'll be 3d8 additional damage unless he's undead.
He is undead.
So that will be another 18 radiant damage.
Ooh, okay.
And that's my first attack.
All right.
18 to hit.
Okay, definitely a hit.
8 slashing damage. Another 3 radiant damage. Casting Divine Smite again at second level,
Sure, yeah.
which will be another 19 radiant damage.
Oh man, easy math on that one. Okay. He is still alive, but you definitely tear into him. He's got some glowing wounds shining out of him.
Yeah, so Sunbeam and Pomerel just run up there. Sunbeam kicks the piss out of him, and Pomerel just starts hacking at him with his sword.
Okay. It is going to be the first time that the baddies get to do anything. So skeletons coming in. All right, that's gonna make it to a Learlock. This one cannot make it to Pomerel, so he'll just close in. Doesn't get to attack this turn. This one does make it to Pomerel, so that's 1 on a Learlock, 1 on Pomerel, 2 on Pomerel. He can't get there, so he's actually gonna run towards Body Knock. And then this guy also can't get there, but he is going to just surround Pomerel. So 2 on Pomerel, 1 on a Learlock. Here they come. First one on a Learlock. Ooh. That is going to be a hit on a Learlock. That's like a dirty 22.
Yep.
4 damage. Nothing to worry about there. And then both misses on you, Pomerel, in the 10s range. All right, Body Knock. You've got a skeleton in your face. The zombies are pretty spread out still. They haven't really closed in on you yet. And then obviously the nightmare that Pomerel is now in, surrounded by skellies.
I am, for now, going to ignore the skeleton beside me. I'm going to draw my bow and take a shot at that gross thing.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
What size is he?
He is large.
Okie dokie artichoke. Does a 19 hit?
A 19 definitely hits. Yep.
7 damage. And I'm guessing no sneak attack or bonuses like that.
No, you got a ally within 5 feet of him. You get your sneak attack.
Okay, yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's kind of OP too, a little bit.
Yeah, it's balanced by you only getting 1 attack though. So like if you miss, you miss.
Yeah.
But if you hit, my
24
God.
on that, so that'd be 31
there you
total
go.
damage.
Yeah, that's pretty spicy. That's a spicy meatball.
Can I use my bonus action to like kind of run away with Jeffrey to the other side?
Yes, to disengage so you don't get
Yeah.
AOs. Yes,
Yeah.
you can do that. All right, so y'all slip out, kind of play in the pocket QB in it.
I'm trying to
Oh,
zig,
yeah?
and when I need to probably zag, but you know.
Some big hits from the chameleon.
All right. Anything else, Baynock?
No, that'll do her.
All right, Talik, to you.
Okay. I've got one that came up and attacked Learlock on the horse, right?
Yes, yeah, they did not like the brilliance coming out of this creature.
Okay. I'm just going to stay on the horse and swing at this one that's up against me with Big Bone.
Okay.
I got a 15 to hit him.
15 hits.
And I do 11 damage to him.
What kind of damage?
11 bludgeoning damage.
Skeletons are actually weak to bludgeoning, so that is actually
yeah.
enough to kill him. He was going to stand up, but you just kaboof, kind of explode his collarbone, and he crumples to the ground.
Little bone on bone action.
Hey, yo.
Well, you know, whatever gets your Russells.
I'm going to run up towards this guy here. That's kind of scraggling behind Pomerel and Body Knock, the one that Body Knock disengaged from, and I'll swing at him with the big bone as well.
Okay.
23 to hit, and I will do... Ooh, nice roll. 15 bludgeoning damage.
Okay, yeah, definitely. Kill that one. Kaboosh!
Boom! I'm just bashing him. You see a little smirk come across Talik's face for the first time since the whole Cursed Sword saga.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this. Do I see any more hands coming up out of the ground or...
Yeah, so in my mind, y'all are like running, right? And so like you've been seeing hands spurting up and y'all are leaving a bunch of them in the dust, but some of them are spurting up in front of you, and those are the ones that I'm spawning for y'all to fight. So, I mean, looking ahead as y'all are running, yeah, go ahead and make me a perception check.
Okay. I want to specifically look like out in front of us the way we're going. Like,
Right, yeah.
Do I see an end in sight?
Yeah.
10?
10. Yeah, I mean, in the chaos of everything, with this big guy taking your attention, from what you can tell, they've just been spawning for the last 20 seconds or whatever, and it seems to be everywhere.
I'm going to use a couple of sorcery points. I'm going to use 2 sorcery points to cast a quicken spell, and with my bonus action, I'm going to shoot a firebolt at the big nasty.
Okay, yeah, firebolt at the big nasty. Roll the hit.
Ooh. 12?
12 hits. He's a big nasty.
Okay.
Unarmored, big, lumpy guy.
My firebolt, my cantrips have gone up to 3 dice with my latest level up, so it's a 3d10. It's pretty solid for a cantrip.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Nice roll. 18 fire damage.
Okay, very solid. Okay.
Positioning wise, I think since I've got a Learlock with me, I want to kind of just get closer to Body Knock. So use the rest of my movement just to stay closer to Body Knock.
Okay, kind of playing interference between Body Knock and the wad.
Yeah, and then I'll end my turn.
Okay, well, you're not going to love this. Y'all moved within range. So he just lets out a roar. He looks up to the sky, and several of the pus sacs on him explode as this green mist sprays out of him and covers a 30-foot radius area that y'all are all within, and you all need to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Gross.
That is absolutely disgusting.
How close are they to me?
It needs to be 10 feet, right?
Yeah.
Man, that is tight. It is like 11 feet to the center. I'm trying to be generous here, but I don't know. I don't know that I can give it to you. It's like
That's
12
fine.
feet, 11 feet, however I measure it.
Do our animals need to make the save?
Oh, fuck balls. Yes, they do.
Okay.
This could be really bad. Because
I
Okay.
rolled a 19, by the way.
Okay, that's a success. What about Jeffrey?
Okay, let me roll for Jeffrey.
Talik rolled a 10.
15 for Jeffrey.
It's a fail. 15 for Jeffrey. Okay. 15 is a success. I'll just tell y'all it's DC 15. He hit it on the nose.
Pomerel rolled a 21 and Sunbeam rolled a 7. 12 with the bonus.
Oh, well, it's a 15, so that's not
Yeah.
enough.
All right, Revenge has got a +1. Let me roll.
Alirlock, what did you pass?
22.
22. Okay, you're good.
Oh! Revenge failed, and I failed.
If you succeeded, do that one first. You take half of 29, so you take 14 damage, poison damage, and that's it. End of the effect. If you failed, you take all 29 damage, and you are poisoned. You have the poisoned condition, and it feels like a nasty poison that has just filled your lungs and body. Little boils immediately start sprouting up on your flesh. And then he is going to make 2 claw attacks at you, Pomerel.
Okay.
Oh, this one's middling. 19? That's a miss, right?
Miss.
Okay, the other one was super low. Okay, and then it is the regular zombies.
Find out what happens to our party next week. Check us out at dndndummies.com. And please leave us a rating and a review on your podcast app. It would mean the world to us.